Hello friends, my name is Somnath. I'm working as solution architect. Welcome to my channel, Continuous Learning, Continuous Execution. In this video, I will show you how an individual or an organization can secure their data using server-side encryption of Azure Managed Disk with Customer Managed Key. What is the benefit? If you ask me, then I will say server-side encryption with customer managed key brings an ability to Azure encryption by enabling you to use any OS types and images, including custom images, for your VMs by encrypting data in the Azure storage service. This is a quite simple solution, and we shall use following Azure services. These are disk encryption set, Azure Key Vault, virtual machine managed disk. This could be either OS or data. Yes friends, let's jump on to the exercise. Here I'm using Visual Studio Code 2 with an extension Azure account and Azure CLI tools. In order to get bash in cloud shell terminal, what you need to do is you need to go to the command palette, click on that and go for open bash in cloud shell. Once you click on this, you will land up this terminal. So let me log into Azure Cloud. So you have to click on this link. Once you click on this link, you have to type the code to authenticate yourself. Yes, so what it has done is it has opened a new browser with this URL, and you have to type the code in that login window. Moving further, you need to set the subscription here, desired subscription. I already done that. Let me execute all these variables which will be used in this exercise. For example, I am setting the resource group, location, VM name, key vault name, disk encryption set, and key name. You can create the resource group under the subscription, and we will create a VM with the default disk, and we're gonna encrypt using server-side encryption on this default disk. Using customer managed key. Let us wait till it produces an output. Great, it has created a VM. Let us create Key Vault. It has some problem with the name. Let us go and correct the name here. I'll make it as 02. Slight change in the name. Let me execute this one. It still has a problem. Great, it has created the key vault now. Let me create a RSA key within that key vault, which will be used for our encryption. It has created. I need to fetch the key vault ID. I will fetch even key vault key URL. Great. I will create disk encryption set. And what you have to remember is when you create a disk encryption set, a system assigned managed identity is created in Azure Active Directory and associated with the disk encryption set. The identity must have access to the key vault to perform required operations such as wrap key and unwrap key and get. So I will show you how to do that. Great, it has created. So you need to execute this command, which will fetch the identity associated with the disk encryption set and add that identity in our key vault policy. Right. Now, what you need to remember is you have to stop the VM before you start encrypting. To do that, we will execute this command. So you need to remember two things here. You need to remember there are two commands associated with the VM. One is to stop the VM, another one it deallocates the VM. So you need to deallocate the VM here. And what we need to do now is enable the encryption for the attached disk by associating it with the instance of the disk encryption set. So to do that, we will fetch the disk encryption set ID, and let's fetch even the disk name which you want to encrypt. And here we go. This is a statement which does the magic. Apply the server-side encryption key, disk encryption key using customer managed key. So here is the magic. Let's execute the statement, which will encrypt the managed disk using server-side encryption with customer managed key. Now let's see whether our disk is encrypted. Here we go. So it shows you encryption at rest with a customer managed key. And one important point you have to remember is whenever you disable or delete your key in a key vault, any VM with the disk using that key will automatically shut down. After this, the VM will not be usable unless the key is enabled again or you assign a new key. Okay, with this exercise, I have completed the demo, and thanks for watching.